harassment during this campaign, and we've always said, in the end, truth will be known. And today we're here to talk about truth. And of course, today you already have heard the news of a news conference with Gloria Allred and her client, letting us know that really everything they've said before is not exactly truth. So we're here to bear the truth today. And a few weeks back, we had Philip Jarecki, who is with us today, attorney that represents the campaign. It made some comments about this accusation from Gloria Allred's client, Beverly Nelson. And today, Philip has some additional comments to make for you. Philip.
Thank you, sir. And we do appreciate you being here today to help get the truth out. 3 weeks ago, when we had a press statement, you may remember, we talked about some things. And one of the things that I said then was that, anytime you have accusations, you have someone that's making the accusations. And there are times when it's true. And when it's true, it's absolutely horrible for the person who's making the accusations, both because of what they went through, but also because of having to come forward and make statements publicly. But there are also times when it is not true. And when it's not true, then it's equally horrible for the person that it's said about. And I remember the day that the accusations were made. I didn't get to see Judge Moore in person, but I saw him on TV. He came out of church. He was with his wife, and he was with his mom. And I'll never forget the look on his mom's face when they walked out. So this has been horrible. It's been absolutely horrible for Judge Moore, his wife, his mom, his daughter, his sons, his granddaughters, his friends, his church members, people across the state of Alabama that have known him for so long. And again, I've known him for 24 years. Been in over 100 meetings with him. I've been around over 10,000 women in his presence, and not once have I ever seen him act remotely inappropriate. Not one time. And that's the man that I know. And we hoped back then that when you have allegations that are 40 years old, that somehow something can come out to prove that it's not true. Well, guess what? It has. In this case, it has. Back on November 13th, you remember Gloria Allred and her client, Beverly Young Nelson, held a press conference. What they said then was either a lie, what they said today, or what they said today was a lie. And the voters are going to have to decide, were they lying then, or are they lying now, or do the voters think they've been telling the truth all along? But here's what they said. Beverly Nelson says, he, referring to Judge Moore, she says, he wrote in my yearbook. He wrote in my yearbook. And then she wrote it out. She gave the full quote, and she said that it was signed by Roy Moore, Old Hickory House, Roy Moore, D.A. Gloria Allred then repeated it, and we're going to give these notes out to you, and I want you, members of the media, please verify it yourselves. Look at the press conference video. We'll give you the marks where they started, what they said, where they completed. Please look at it yourselves, because Gloria Allred repeated that statement that everything written in the yearbook was written by Judge Moore. Gloria Allred came back again at the end when asked a question, with her client, Beverly Nelson, nodding in agreement that everything written on that page was written by Judge Moore. Well, today, it's a different story, isn't it? They're not saying that anymore. They're saying that parts of it were not written by Judge Moore. We suspected it back then, and we demanded that they turn over the yearbook so that we could test the ink, test the writing, and test everything. We renew that demand today, release the yearbook, so that an independent expert, not your paid expert, an independent expert, a neutral third-party custodian, can take it and look at the ink so that we can find out, is the ink a month old or is it 40 years old? The truth is out there, and until she releases the yearbook, all we know is they're not telling the truth and they've lied. And under the Alabama pattern jury instructions, it tells a jury, if you believe that a witness has lied in anything, you can disregard everything they've said. So again, Gloria Allred, release the yearbook. It's been 23 days. Release the yearbook. Thank you.
Thank you, Philip. In addition to that, you all know that we've had accusations coming to us that's been fed through, unfortunately, some Republicans in Washington. Mitch McConnell started this attack on Judge Moore back during the primary and during the runoff, and it's continued. We have felt all along that he's been involved in this, and the Republican establishment's been involved in this, and now today it's been verified by a news report that some Republican operatives that have been associated with Mitt Romney and with Jeb Bush have been involved in feeding information regarding some of these accusations so that it can be put into the media to the Washington Post. So we're going to be passing out. Hannah, have you got those reports that we can pass out? We're going to pass out to you this report that came out today. It's been out in 2 or 3 different media outlets today. We have one that we've printed real quickly to give to you so that you can see exactly what has been accused and what has been revealed, I should say, through these reports. So we know, again, that this is not just Democrats that want to keep Judge Moore out, but unfortunately, some leadership in Washington don't want the truth to be shown of what's going on up there. You know, we talk a lot about what are they trying to hide. Well, I guess it doesn't take a very brilliant person to think that they want to have 60 votes before they can bring something up for a 50 vote plus one passage. And so one of the things that they're not wanting Roy Moore up there for, I guess, is so that he won't continue to demand that bills be brought up without a 60-vote rule. He's long been for that removal, and once that's removed, we'll be able to get bills up and pass with a 50 plus one. So, again, the establishment doesn't want this to happen. They want it to be same old, business as usual. But Roy Moore is not going to Washington to do business as usual. He's going up there to shake things up. And I think next Tuesday, on December the 12th, the voters of Alabama will give him that opportunity to go to Washington and be the next United States Senator from Alabama. Thank you very much.
Billy, before you
Bill,
leave,
is Judge Moore willing to
you
testify
said it's a
under
press
oath?
conference.
Is he willing to testify under oath?
Hey, you said it's a press conference. We've got some questions.
All right, folks, that is crazy stuff coming out. We actually reported on that. If you would like to check it out, the link is in the description below. We want to talk about something real quick that is getting us very angry, especially here with YouTube, because of everything that is going on. If you guys don't know yet, we had some issues regarding our name, but that issue has already been kind of resolved. It's getting a lot better, and now it's, starting to go back to normal. But one thing that has been happening the last few days is massive demonetization. We've been getting demonetized on everything, folks. Check this out real quick so you guys can see exactly what's happening to us on a massive scale. I'll be putting it up on your screen right now. All right, so boy, it's crazy stuff what's happening. All right, so as you guys can see, we're getting demonetized on a massive scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one is not even live. This is barely, it's scheduled to go live in just a little while. And even though it's not live, it's already demonetized. All of these videos were uploaded yesterday. They're all demonetized. President Donald Trump has a live stream today at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern in Pensacola, Florida. And this is the scheduled live stream on our channel. Okay? And look, it's already demonetized. Limited or no ads. This is limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. It's not even live. How can they know if it's suitable or not if it's not even live? So this is what's happening here on YouTube, folks. And as you guys can see on your screen, we have a few sponsors, and now we're working on our way to becoming viewer supported. We need to focus on the news and not focus on YouTube demonetizing us. So we want to show you, and we want to let you guys know what's going on, and we want to ask you that if you would like to become a Golden State Times sponsor, the way to do it is to go to our website, goldenstatetimes.com. Again, that's goldenstatetimes.com. Scroll down to where it says, please contribute below to keep us on the air. On this, you can make a contribution monthly of $1, $5, or $9.99 a month. If we get enough people to contribute and become sponsors of the channel, then we don't have to focus on this kind of stuff. We can just focus on presenting the news, reporting the news, doing live streams, and we don't have to worry about YouTube demonetizing us. But we need your help, folks, because this is getting way too out of hand. We're not the only ones that are complaining about this, but at the same time, we don't want to have to censor ourselves and not post certain news. Let's say like ISIS, we're destroying ISIS in the Middle East, but we can't report it. We want to talk about Roy Moore's accusers lying, but we can't do it because we'll get demonetized. We want to talk about North Korea and what's going on in North Korea, but we can't do it because we'll get demonetized. So now we're starting to censor ourselves in hopes that we don't get demonetized, in hopes that we don't get this yellow money sign, which is limited or no ads playing on our videos. The way that we continue operation and the way that we keep the lights on here in our office is by ads. So I'm sorry I'm going on a rant, but that's what's going on right now. So if you guys would like to become a sponsor of the channel, go to our website, goldenstatetimes.com, and go to where it says please contribute below to keep us on the air. $1, $5, $10, whatever you guys can give a month, it will be greatly appreciated. If you guys want to do just a one-time donation to the channel, the link for PayPal is in the description below. And for those that don't know, yes, we do have a website. It's called goldenstatetimes.com, and we post on here all the time. Okay? So all of the news is at goldenstatetimes.com. So make sure you guys head over there and check it out. And bookmark it. Make sure to bookmark it. If you are on Chrome, you click the little yellow thing to bookmark the channel, the website of the channel. And yeah, folks, look at this. This is tonight's rally, and it's already demonetized. So it's pretty crazy stuff that's going on. Thank you very much for listening to my rant real quick. Again, become a sponsor on our website, or make a one-time contribution in the link in the description below. We are now user or viewer supported. So we hope that you guys help us out in order for us to continue operation and not have to shut down. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Jen from Golden State Times. Check out President Donald Trump's rally later on today in Pensacola, Florida. It should be coming up on your screen. Click on it, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media, and we hope to see you guys on the chat. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.